Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DJ Danny D's Lockdown Pub Quiz number 9. If you're new and you're fresh and you've never played with us before, welcome along, and it's good to have you here. I'm just going to bring up the live feed myself here so that I can interact with you guys and be able to see your comments. We'll give a few minutes for everyone to get logged in and get ready to go, and then I'll give you the instructions and everything you need to know on how to play. Some interesting things though. First of all, we're going to be doing comments. In the comments, going to be a bit of interacting, so I'll be able to see everything that you're writing down in the comments section, which is kind of cool. So if you're going to say anything funny or witty, do it there, but I will implore you to keep it clean, no bad language, because we do have families playing and their children will be there playing with them as well too. My parents sometimes play and I don't want to get a smack on the wrist, so please, no bad language. I'd appreciate that. We're also going to be doing shouts out later on as well too, so if you're celebrating a birthday or anything special, a bar mitzvah, I don't know, make something up, or you just want to give a shout out to some people that you know are watching or maybe even playing along. We're going to be doing that later on in a specific section called shoutouts, so you can get ready for those with the birthdays and all that kind of stuff as well. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everybody that sent me a little something through PayPal. I really do appreciate that. It encouraged me to keep doing these, and you are basically putting food on this table, so thank you very much for that. Live streaming is my income at the moment, so thank you, very, very kind of you. And if you haven't sent anything through, get out of here! Go on! You're kind of welcome around here. I'm only joking. You're welcome to play along for free. It's more at the whims of your generosity. Couldn't think of the right phrase, and that's not it. But if you want to send me through something to encourage me to keep doing this and to say thanks for doing it, you're more than welcome to. The link to the PayPal link will be where you got the answer sheet, or it'll be where the live stream was, just below it as well too. First of all, I'm going to ask you all to hit the share button, please, at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And the reason why I want you to do this, not just to PR me and send me out into the wild, but you have lots of friends. Oh, itchy nose, we're going to fight. You have lots of friends on your Facebook and family members and stuff, and if you hit share and they see that you're doing this, they might come along and maybe next week they'll join you and you could be competing against people that you know, and that's the fun aspect of it as well, because there's no guaranteed prizes for coming first, second or third in this pub quiz, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I want to keep it minimum. It's not like that. So by all means, hit the share button for me now. Let's get the love spread, and if you might see their names pop up saying such and such is now watching, that's one of your friends. You can say hello to them, tell them to join in. That's a good thing. So I'd be very grateful if you hit the share now for me. Thank you. Alright, so I think we've got most of everyone here. We've got 66 teams playing so far. There may be a few more joining us, but for those who are new, you need to know how this works. So basically, I'm going to be reading out the questions on this live stream. Regarding the answers, you need the answer sheet. It's a multiple choice answer sheet, and the link to it is on my Facebook page right now. It's on a post directly below this live feed. So just scroll past it. You'll need to do it on a second phone or a second device. Go to my page, scroll past it. You'll see the link. It says answer sheet. Pretty straightforward enough. Click on that and it will take you to a multiple choice answer sheet. And all you gotta do is just click the right one whenever you see the answer that you think is right, and then scroll, just keep scrolling, click the next one, scroll, click the next one as I read out the questions here on the live stream. So if you haven't done that, go and do it now, but you are going to need 2 devices, one to watch this live stream and one to access the answer sheet. So grab someone else's phone and go do that right now. Okay, regarding the answer sheet, when you do have it up, at the very bottom of each round, after 8 questions in each round, when you get to the bottom, there's a button you hit, next, simple, takes you to round number 2. Once you do that, and once you get to round number 2 and the subsequent rounds, there you'll notice that now next to the next button, there's a back button that allows you to go back to the first round, or the second round, or wherever you're going back to maybe correct some answers. I'm going to urge you not to do that, simply because with Google Documents, which is the one that I'm using here, sometimes when you go back, it erases all of your answers, and you don't want that to happen. So don't go back. If you think, oh, I have done a wrong answer, I know it now, I need to go back and fix it, it's not worth the risk, because you could lose all of your answers and be snookered trying to remember what the answers were, and that could be a bit of a nightmare for you. So don't go back. We're always going in one direction, forward. We're going to ask you obviously not to use Google. I can't control you from not using Google. I don't have that power. I haven't mastered it yet. But I'm going to ask you not to use Google. And the main reason being is we're doing this for fun. As I said, there's no prizes for coming first. So you don't need to be first. It's a challenge against yourself to see how well you do against these questions. There are 58 questions, so there's 58 points in this pub quiz. If you can get yourself up into the 50s, you will be so proud of yourself, especially if you didn't use Google. Because anybody can get 58 right if you use Google. Simple. So don't do that. It's not worth it. Challenge yourself and see how well you can get. Try to strive to get up into those 50s. You make it to the 40s, you're still doing very, very well. If you're in the 30s, yeah, you're not too bad. Not too bad. What else we have? I'm going to ask you, if you're new as well, you probably know this, but if you you spot someone else doing it, if you can quickly call them on it, because I might not see it in the comment section. If someone puts the answers in the comments, quickly say, oh no answers in the comments please. That's all you've got to write. No answers in the comments please. You don't need to be slagging them off or anything. Get out of here. That's my job. I can do that. So that's it. So no comments or no answers in the comment section. It's your answer sheet. That's what it's for. All right, folks, we're going to get underway. First thing I need you to do is your team names. You got a team name? If you don't, think of one. Quickly, who are you? Give me a team name and put it in the comments right now, just so I have a list of all the teams that are playing tonight. We got 72 possible teams playing now, unless of course some of these are joined together. Some people do that, but generally I've found that most of these people, just every one of those 72 people are viewing is a team. But yeah, if you've got more than one, that's okay. Oh, it just dropped to 69. I've lost 2 people. What did I say? So judgmental. So go ahead and give your team name, folks. Put them in the comments. Let's see what they are now. We've got Team Ferris, Team Noise. The Mouse Rats are here. Zig and Zag here. Craig Fullerton, if you just joined us, you're going to need the answer sheet. You'll get the link to that on my page. Go there on a second phone right now and get the answer sheet up. What other teams we got? We got the Hills, the Mouse Rat, TDB are here, the Dirty Baskins here as usual. Hello, the Lone Ranger, Barrels, Boffins. Quiet, what? Is that a team name? Or are you just speaking to me there? The Bud Bubbles, the Nuggies, 3 Smarties in the 2. Yeah, they're all here. You guys are all here, the regulars. And I'm seeing some new names too, so welcome along if this is your first time. All right, folks, we are going to get underway, so go ahead and you've entered your email address. I'm sure you have. Make sure it's a legitimate one. If you haven't, hit back now and go and put your legitimate email address, because you're going to want this, because every Friday I send all of you guys one email, just one email. I'm not going to spam you, I swear. I don't sell your email information on. I send you one email and I give you a list of all the rounds that are going to be in next week's quiz. So it gives you a bit of a heads up. You have an unfair advantage against everyone else if you get that email on Friday. And if you don't spot it in your inbox, check your junk or your spam folder. It will be there. I send out 360 emails on Friday. Just, oh my God, send. But hopefully you've all got them and you know what to expect this week. All right, you should be, if you've done all that, you've entered your email address, you've hit next, you should be looking at round 1, general knowledge, just to get us started, get the ball rolling. So I wish you the best of luck. All right, we're going to kick it off with an easy one. Your options are 1, 2, or 3. If you can remember the rhyme, I think that's going to help you. All right, so let's go with question number 1. How many of Henry VIII's wives outlived him? How many of Henry VIII's wives outlived him? Can you remember that? Gareth Mack, you've just joined us. Welcome along. You're going to need the answer sheet if you want to play along. You're more than welcome to. The answer sheet, the link to the answer sheet is on my page. You'll need to go there with a second phone or a second device though, because you need one device to watch this live stream, the other one to answer the multiple choice answer sheet. So Gareth, if you can do that, you can catch up with it. If only ask one question, and I'll repeat them later on if anyone needs it. If anyone needs a question repeated, just put it up in the comments. If I see it, I'll do it. All right, let's go with question number 2. Question number 2. Oh, we got planets. Planets in our solar system. You got an astronomer on your team? Ooh, let's see. Apart from planet Earth, what other planet in our solar system is considered to be blue? Is it Venus, Saturn, Neptune, or Uranus? Apart from Earth, what other planet in our solar system is considered to be the color blue? Don't forget to hit that share button. Get your friends playing as well. Question number 3. Only 3 options now. 0, 1, or 6. Do you have any snooker fans on your team? Snooker question. Here we go. Snooker player Jimmy White reached the World Championship final 6 times. But how many of these did he actually win? None of them, 1 of them, or all 6? Snooker player Jimmy White reached the World Championship final 6 times, but how many of those did he win? Welcome along, Lisa Montgomery. You're going to need the answer sheet if you want to play. You'll need to get there with a second phone or a second device though. You'll find the link to it on my page just below this live stream. If you go and get that up, you've only missed a couple questions. We'll repeat them for you if you need to. But you need that answer sheet. It's multiple choice. Go and get it right now. Good question, Mark. I don't know. All right, let's move on to question number 4. Question number 4. Do you have anyone from Scotland on your team? Scotland posse representing? Anybody in Scotland? If you're in Scotland and playing, you get this one wrong, get out of your country. All right, here we go. What's the name of the only natural lake in Scotland? Is it Mull of Kintyre, Lake Nelly, or Lake Menteith? What's the name of the only natural lake in Scotland? Liz Crawford, if you've missed some questions, just hit me up with the numbers in the comments. I'll read them out for you again. Crawford's requesting questions number 2 and number 3. I'm going to read out question number 2 very quickly. Apart from planet Earth, what other planet in our solar system is considered to be blue? Question number 3 was snooker player Jimmy White reached the World Championship final 6 times, but how many of these did he win? I can see Christopher Coy's been on the drink again. All right, let's move on. Question number 5. Question number 5. What actor would you associate with the phrase yippee-ki-yay? Oh, if I could do it properly, it'd be great. Is it Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Denzel Washington, or Brad Pitt? What actor would you associate with the phrase yippee-ki-yay? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Denzel Washington, or Brad Pitt? All right, Claire has just asked if the volume's quite low, so I'm going to ask you very quickly. I have a microphone here. I hope it's working, so I'm going to tap this microphone. Can someone give me a yes in the comments if you hear these taps? If you heard those taps nice and loud, give me a yes in the comments or a no if you heard no taps, and that'll tell me whether this microphone's working or not. So the microphone's not working. All right, give me 1 wee second, just so I can see. That means I'm using the microphone on the phone. I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in. Let's see if that works. Give me a wee second. All right, let's try those taps again. Did you hear those taps this time? Not looking good, is it? Ah! All right, microphone's not working. My apologies. Alright folks, so since the mic isn't working, I'm now going to increase my voice level and it'll get through the microphone in the phone. My apologies for that. Honestly, it works some weeks and not the others, and there's no way to know whether it's working or not until someone says something. So thank you for letting me know about that. So I will now increase my volume. Thank you for that. No taps. Got it. Got it. Alright, let's move on. Question number 6. Question number 6. Who wrote the music for The Lion King? Was it Sting, Elton John, or Gary Barlow? Who wrote the music for The Lion King? Hi Glenn, you've just joined us. Glenn McAtamney. You'll need the answer sheet. You'll have to go and get it on a second phone. It's on my page directly below this live stream. Multiple choice answer sheet, but you're going to need a second phone or device to go and get it. question number 7. Question number 7. Who is the patron saint of... Sorry, I'll start again. Who is the patron saint of Wales? Is it Thomas, Eugene, John, or David? Who is the patron saint of Wales? Folks, time for the final question. After this question, you're going to hit the next button at the bottom of your page. This is question number 8, although very quickly, if anyone needs any questions repeated from this round, if you've missed any, post them up very quickly. You need to hear a question again before you hit that next, and I'll read them out. But for the rest of you who've managed to get them all, this is the final question. You can go ahead and hit next after it. Question number 8. Who was the first man on the moon? Was it Wally Schirra, Buzz Aldrin, or Neil Armstrong? Who was the first man on the moon? Once you've answered that, go ahead and click next. In the short term, I'm going to have a quick look here, see if anyone else needs any more questions. Looks like question number 7 is being asked for again. Question number 7. Who is the patron saint of Wales? You've got England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Who's the patron saint of Wales? And that seems to be it. So go ahead and click next, and I'll see you on the flip side. Alright folks, we are now almost ready for round number 2. Before we do round number 2, I would like to give you your shouts out. You celebrating anything this week? A birthday, a wedding, anything at all, a bar mitzvah? I was nearly going to say funeral there, but that's just wrong. My brain is letting me down, something shocking. I would like to hear some shouts out. Anybody you want to give me a shout out to? People that are playing along in another household, another family, you're competing against them, or just some friends that you know are playing, please let me know. It says it's glitching and it's frozen, so hopefully I haven't missed too much. Also, I was just going to mention as well too that if you see someone else saying, what was question number, and give us a number again, if you can remember that question, feel free to type it out for them. It's very handy. It's very nice for them to do as well too. So yeah, feel free to type out the question if you see someone else looking for a number, just in case I miss it in the comments. But we're looking for shouts now. We got our first one from Kerry Lynn O'Neill. Shout out to Scott and Cardi playing along in Manchester. We got Manx Manchester. Manchester's here. Who else we got? Shout out to Mark Hall. We all love you, even if being the second twin-born technically makes you a mistake. Oh, Simon! You ain't getting a Christmas card this week. It was my birthday on Saturday. Rihanna. I always say Rihanna, don't I? It's Rihanna. Rihanna, happy birthday to you. Missed that. Sorry, girl. Happy birthday. Shout out to Glenda, 36 this Saturday. Glenda, 36. Woohoo! Shout out to Baza, who is playing with me this week and giving me all the wrong answers as usual. Come on to Baza. Question 8, okay, I'll read that out in a second. It's Judith and my 15-year anniversary this week. Mark Hall, congratulations. Can't believe she stuck you that long. Seriously, she should have gone to Specsavers. Who else we got? Big shout out to my lovely mum and dad, Wee Bonsai Liz, and Gandhi Jim. That's coming in from Lee Wilson Adamson. Christina Donson is celebrating 11 weeks inside. They locked me up, man. Shout out to Addison from Zimbabwe. Is Zimbabwe playing? Hit me up. Is Zimbabwe? You guys playing all the way out there? Big shout out to Josh Morrow and John McDade on their engagement. Oh, love is in the air. James McGee gave that one lovely out. Congratulations, you guys. Love is in the air. Happy engagement. Happy anniversary. Oh, Charding. That's Charding saying happy anniversary. Mark and Luke in Birmingham. Mark Looney wants to give a big shout out to Mark and Luke in Birmingham. Birmingham, are you playing in Birmingham, are you? Mark Looney, great drifter. If you ever want to see a legend drifting, that's the man right there. Christopher Coy, he says, we have the Higginbottom Massive in from Sheffield for the first time. Big up Steve-O and the June Meister. Big shout out to Willie and Liz from Queen Anne, and that looks like it. Oh, last one. Shout out to my family back in Northern Ireland. My mum, Kerry, sister Stephanie, and dad Stephen. That's coming in from Scott Alexander O'Neill. All right, if I see some more, I'll get them through. Now, someone did request the last question of the previous round, general knowledge. So I'm just going to do that very quickly. Question number 8 of the general knowledge round was, who was the first man on the moon? Who was the first man on the moon? And it'll be one of those 3 options you have there. All right, you should be looking at round number 2 now. Round number 2. It's our cocktails round. Oh, yes, it is. Cocktails! So yeah, if you like the old cocktail, yes, I think you do. I know I do. Then this is the round for you. Any bartenders out there? This is in the bag. This is in the bag. All right, let's kick it off. You ready? Are you ready? Cocktail round. Let's do it. Question number 1. Traditionally, what vegetable should be sticking out of the top of a Bloody Mary cocktail? Is it a wedge of tomato, a tomato wedge, tomatoes, spring onion, celery stick, or a leek? You never know. Traditionally, what vegetable should be sticking out the top of a Bloody Mary cocktail? Got some new people watching. You've just joined in. If you're joining in and you're not with the team, you're welcome to play along. You'll need the answer sheet, though. You'll find that on my page. It'll be on a post directly below this live feed. It just say answer sheet. Click on that on a second phone or a device, and it will open up a multiple choice answer sheet. And we're on round number 2 at the moment. Question number two. What is a cocktail that has no alcohol in it called? Is it a fake tail, a pure tail, a mocktail, or a virgin tail? What is a cocktail that has no alcohol in it called? Elizabeth wants a red wine round. Well, we know what you're drinking. That could be interesting. Question number 3. This is very Northern question. You ready? What name is given to the incendiary device made from a bottle with a lit rag hanging out of it? Is it called a Kalashnikov, Semtex, IED, or a Molotov? What name is given to the incendiary device made from a bottle with a lit rag hanging out of it? Oh, only in Northern. Incoming! Ali Brown, is that your question to an alcohol-free cocktail? I think it is. Question number 4. This is a tough one. I think it's a tough one. Let you know. If you know, you know. What 2 alcoholic ingredients go into the cocktail Sex on the Beach? Is it rum and vodka? Is it brandy and vodka? Is it schnapps and vodka, or schnapps and rum? Ooh. What 2 alcohol ingredients go into the cocktail Sex on the Beach? That it's glitching. I don't know if it's at my end or your end, but what you can do at your end to help minimize it, make sure no other devices are accessing the internet. You got an extra phone or an iPad or a computer, just turn them off. Might help, might not. Worth a shot. Question number 5. What TV series made the Flirtini cocktail popular? Flirtini. Was it Will and Grace, Sex and the City, Scrubs, or How I Met Your Mother? What TV series made the Flirtini cocktail popular? Moving on. Question number 6. If you want a cocktail on the rocks, what does that mean? Is it in a pint glass, with salt, with ice, or not shaken? If you want a cocktail on the rocks, what does that mean? Question number seven. According to a recent survey, what is the UK's most popular cocktail? The one that gets ordered the most. Is it strawberry daiquiri, sex on the beach, mojito, or pina colada? You like pina colada? Could be that one. According to a recent survey, what is the UK's most popular cocktail? The one that's ordered the most. McAllister's looking for question number 6 again. Question number 6, we're going to read that one out again. If you want a cocktail on the rocks, what does that mean? On the rocks. Alright folks, time for the final question to our cocktail round. Hope you've been doing okay on this one. Final question. What name is given to the act of showing off with tricks whilst making cocktails? Is it finesse, flamboyant, flair, or fabulous? What name is given to the act of showing off with tricks whilst making cocktails? When you're done with that one, hit next at the bottom. Looks like we got a bunch of people just joining us. Julianne, Jenny, and John, you guys have all just joined us. If you're wondering what's going on, we're doing a pub quiz, and maybe your friends are here. If you want to play along, all you need is the answer sheet, but you'll probably need a second phone or a second device to go and get it. You'll find a link to it on my page. It'll be directly below this live stream post. So just go and find it. It just says answer sheet. Click on that, and you can catch up with us. We're on round number 3, so we still got a good bit to do. So go and grab that answer sheet, and you can join us. Rihanna, I don't know what to tell you there. I'm sorry, some other people were posting up, it's fine, so there's no way to know. I think if it glitches for everybody posts up, it's glitching. But I think at that particular stage it was just you, so it's you! It's you! Alright folks, before we get into round number 3, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who has sent me a little something in PayPal to help me, to encourage me to keep doing these pub quizzes. You have no idea how much it means to me, because at the moment, live streaming, doing these pub quizzes and the odd DJ set, it's basically my income at the moment, and being a DJ, I guarantee you, I'm going to be the last one to get the job back. DJs, all that entertainment industry, it'll be the last thing at the very end when lockdown is over. There's a vaccine, so we're probably talking next year. So this is my livelihood right now. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank you very much from my family and I to you, and to everybody that's done that. But I actually want to do a little something extra, because some of you have been sending more than just the £1 that I was asking. And when I see these amounts, when I'm flicking through PayPal and looking at these names, and you guys are sending these amounts through, I'm just thinking to myself, wow, it's overwhelming and a bit blowing me away a little bit. And I don't know what to say, but just thank you so much for doing that. I can't thank you enough for it. But what I'm going to do, starting tonight, starting this quiz, anybody that sends like a $5 or more, because some people have, and it's like, what? Are you serious? So, I mean, I honestly don't know what to say. But for those who do send a $5 or more, I have your email address, because in PayPal it gives it there. I'm going to send you an email tomorrow at some point, and I'm going to give you a little something, just to say thank you, of course, a personal email, and I'm going to give you a little something just so you can download and you can keep and enjoy yourself, just to say, my way of saying thank you very much for going above and beyond what I was even requesting. It's not even demanding. You got to pay £1. You don't have to pay it at all, especially if you're getting it tight or you're a frontline key worker. I don't want your money. Keep it. And seriously, it's not mandatory in any shape or form. It's just what I was asking you to do it. So yeah, if anybody sent a $5 or more, that's it. You're getting an email from me. You're getting a little something. And I think I have enough things to send you that you're not getting the same one twice if you do it twice in a row for at least 26 weeks. So for those who know me, you'll probably know what it is you're going to get. But there you go. I just wanted to say that's what I'm doing, and thank you very much. If I could give you a hug, I would. Virtual hugs. All right, let's move on. Round number three. I'm overcome. Round number 3, it is, someone's looking at question number 8 of the final round. Robert, you were looking for question 8 of the cocktail round. Robert, what name is given to the act of showing off with tricks whilst making cocktails? Showing off with tricks whilst making cocktails. Okay, I think that's all up. Oh, someone's already typed it out. Happy days. Thank you, Nick Irwin, for doing that for me. All right, round number 3, you should be looking at it. Horror film. Yes, we were meant to do this last week, but there was too much TV and film. And I think actually this week there might still be too much TV and film. But I said, start it. Come on, we all watch TV and film. So now we're doing horror films. Do you have someone on your team that doesn't get scared, that loves to watch a horror film? Because let me tell you, right? Big girl's blouse right here. I cannot do it. When I watched Jaws for the first time, I was behind the curtains in the cinema. Was the shark? Is it still there? Is it still there? I'm a wuss. I'm going to be on it. Going to say it to the world. I am a wuss. Cannot do it. Charlene loves them. And she loves watching me jump. Oh, she's evil. But hey, I love her. All right, let's do this. Round number 3, the horror films. Question number 1. It's a year. I don't normally do the years because it can be awkward, but this is a recent one. So you got 2017, 18, or 19. So this is something happened recently. Hopefully you'll know it. In what year did It Chapter 2 come out? Was it 2017, 2018, or 2019? In what year did It, as in we all float down here, It Chapter 2 come out? If you send a $5, I'll send you that. Actually, better make it 20 quid, alright? I ain't cheap, Mark. I ain't cheap. I'm just saying, girlfriend, not cheap. Question number 2. Question number 2. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door, I think it is. What's 9, 10? Is it Run Away Again, Can't Save the Men, Never Sleep Again, or Never Wake Up Again? 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. What's 9, 10? Alright, before going to question number 3 very quickly, can you tell me, this background music that I'm using, is it too loud or is it just okay? I mean, are we good? Happy days? Or is it too loud? Does it need to go higher? Is it lower? Please, it's just, I don't want to deafen you, but I think it needs to have a little bit of oomph to it. Let me know. Tell me. Michelle Larkin, you missed question number 1. Question number 1 was, in what year did It Chapter 2 come out? In what year did It Chapter 2 come out? A few people are saying it's a bit loud there. I know you could just turn down your volume, but then I would be quieter. So obviously you've got it at a level you can hear and understand me. So I've turned it down a wee bit. Thank you for the feedback. We'll do that at the start of the quizzes from now on. But if I can remember these settings, hopefully this should be it. In fact, yeah, I'll just put that straight up and down and that one full. So there you go. That should be, hopefully let me know. Is this okay? A bit quieter. Alright, question number 3. Question number 3. Lisa, you didn't miss question 3. I haven't done it yet. Alright, question number 3. Not including Jigsaw, how many Saw films have there been? 6, 7, or 8? So not including Jigsaw, how many Saw films have there been? It's the same. Right, okay, I'll turn it down a bit more. All right. Liz says it's louder. Oh my god. All right, it's down now. Hopefully that's all right. I just wanted to be background music just because I hate dead air with nothing happening. All right, question number 4. Question number 4. Oh, this is a good one. We're going back in time now. 1983. Old school horror stuff. You ready? All right, what 1983 film had a scene with the actor John Lithgow inside a passenger airliner trying to shoot a gremlin on the wing through that little window in the plane? Could you imagine if he did, what would happen? What was that film, that scene? Was it Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, The Fog, or Twilight Zone, the movie? What 1983 film had a scene with the actor John Lithgow inside a passenger airliner trying to shoot a gremlin on the wing through the window? Michael, Liz, thanks for the feedback. Very Game of Thrones, that one. All right, question number 5. We're on question number 5 now. Let's see how well you do. The 2012 horror film Love Bite. Love Bite is about a what? Is it a werewolf, a vampire, a spider, or a snake? Once again, the 2012 horror film Love Bite is about a what? Before we do question number 6, just a wee thing on the music again. Last week it was a bit more upbeat. It almost sounded like chart music in the background, and I was bopping away having a great time. This one's a bit more mellow and laid back. So if you were here last week, at the end of this pub quiz, after you've heard all this mellower, slightly mellower stuff, let me know which one you think's best. I'll make a point to ask again, because I think I might prefer the more upbeat one. I mean, I was dancing and everything. Now I feel like... but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing. All right, question number 6. Question number 6. Did you watch a hit TV series, Friends? Of course you did. Which Friends cast member made their debut in the horror film Leprechaun? Was it Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, or Lisa Kudrow? So obviously one of the girls. Which Friends cast member made their debut in the horror film Leprechaun? See, you're already saying last week's music was better. It's more upbeat, wasn't it? You know, maybe we'll just change to it. I think we'll just change to it. It was just better, wasn't it? Last week's, yeah. All right, I'll do it now. All right, so let's go back. There we go. A little bit of beat. It's not much, but at least it's a beat. Yeah, gonna delete that one. You guys are right. All right, question number 7. Question number 7. All right. In the film The Shining, do you remember that? Jack Nicholson, The Shining. Here's Johnny. What room does Wendy hide in during Jack's axe attack? You know, he goes to the door. Here's Johnny. Is it the kitchen, the bedroom, or the bathroom? What room does Wendy hide in during Jack's axe attack in the film The Shining? Lisa, you weren't even here, and you're all, yes, anything's better than this. T-shirt? Oh, come on! Not a fashion show. guys are so judgmental. Alright, now that it's dance music, tell me if you want to turn it up a bit. Alright, time for the final question in our horror round. Question number 8. This is a decade, so asking a year could be a bit specific, but decade, surely you should be able to get it within the decades, right? It's a big chunk of years. In what decade did the first Nightmare on Elm Street come out in? Was it the 70s, the 80s, or the 90s? In what decade did the first Nightmare on Elm Street come out in? When you're done with that, hit the next button at the bottom. Alright folks, before we get on to round number 4, can I get you to put up in the comments where in the world you are? It's nice for me to know. I think I heard of Manchester earlier. Someone mentioned Zimbabwe. Is this happening? Is there someone playing in Zimbabwe? I think we've had the Zimbabwe players before. We've had Australians, Americans, we've had Canadian. So yeah, New Zealand as well. So put up in the world where you're from. It doesn't matter, even if it's close, even if it's just around the corner. In fact, I'm looking at a house out my window now. That's going to be the closest because I know they're playing. All right, Jeff and Pauline. All right, Philip, you playing? You better be playing. You left the £2 on my fence. I love the way they do that. It goes straight into Jackson's box, and he's going to use that to buy a toy. So thank you very much, Jeff and Pauline, for that. Yeah, tell me where you are. Give me a wee shout. A town, a city. Don't need to know your actual address and postcode. Right? Don't put that in the comments. Just where you are in the world. I'd love to know. Sunny Bangor. It was sunny today, wasn't it? It was great. Shankill by the Sea. I like that one. Bangor, NI. Canterbury. Wow, that's a good one. Who else we got? From their lounge, shout out from their lounge. Kesh, oh aye, the ones from down south. Sunny Bangor again, watching from UK. Manchester, in it, oh yeah. I can't do it. My mum's from Manchester though, she lives over there. Sunny Sheffield, we got the Sheffield Steelworkers. The strippers are here. Full Monty. No, we're not doing that. All right, let's move on, shall we? Round number 4. All right, now you'll notice if you have a quick scan through the answers, all the answers are the same. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or noughties. I am going to show you a movie poster. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is tell me in what decade did these films come out in. Quite simply, you're looking at Star Wars there. Did that come out in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, or the noughties? Now, that's actually still focusing on me, so that's not good. So let's move it over a bit further so it blocks me, and then it will focus on it, hopefully, if I'm directly behind it. Oh, it actually, no, it's going back and forth focus-wise, so there you go. Now that we've moved it across, I'm still watching the delay, by the way, here. So now I've seen myself move it across. Yeah, that's better. All right, yeah, you don't need to see me for this. All right, so you should have got that one. Pretty straightforward enough. You know how this is working? Very, very straightforward. I put up a poster, a movie poster, and you tell me what decade did that come out in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there you go. Tell me what you see. Let's see if I get this just right. As long as it focuses on it, that's the main thing. It's got to focus on it. There you go. Got to focus on it. All right, so what do you think? 60s, 70s, 80s, noughties, or... Yeah, 60s, 70s, 80s, noughties, or the 90s? I think I'll just play the music during this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a classic now. Number 3. That was number 3. Number 4, my all-time favorite film of all time. But what decade did it come out in, folks? Mark Looney, you too. It's been a long time, my old friend. Free your mind. Oh, that's a good one. You recognize the graphic? This is number 5. Paul Totten, welcome along. You've just joined us. We're in the middle of a pub quiz. You'll need the answer sheet if you want to play along. You'll find a link to it on my Facebook page. All you got to do is go there. But you'll need to go there with a second device or a phone, because you need one to watch the live stream, one to use the answer sheet. We're on round number 4, so you're still welcome to play along. Cool Belfast, welcome along. Alright, that was number 5. That was number 5. Number 6. We're basically trying to find out what decade these are in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, get in there, get in there. There you go. What decade? Now, just in case you can't make that out, that says Star Trek The Motion Picture. That'll be the very first one, I think. Number 7, a little closer to the camera maybe. Number 7. An epic drama of adventure and exploration. 2001: A Space Odyssey. That is a classic right there, but where are we now? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or noughties? Keith Walker's here. Hey, One Wheel Buddy. Alright, that was number 7. That was number 7. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen. What decade do you think that film came out in? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or the noughties? Close Encounters of the Third Kind is what it's called. Number 9. You're all going to know this one without a shadow of doubt. You're all going to know it, but do you know what decade it came out in? Come on, classic right there. All right, Deborah's looking for number 5. That's number 9 down. Alright, very quickly, it's number 5. Domo was looking for number 5. It froze for it. Deborah Kane, this is number 5. This is not number 10. There's still one more to come. This is number 5. Spider-Man, the movie. Alright, let's go. Alright, so the last one, ladies and gentlemen, number 10. What decade? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or the noughties? He said he'd be back. He was. All right, folks, that is the picture round over. Go ahead and hit next at the bottom as soon as you're done. All right, folks, before we start round number 5, it's time for you to have a say in what comes up in future quizzes. What rounds would you like to see? What theme rounds would you like to see in future quizzes? Now, remember, before you start typing, because you're typing already, I know you are. Before you start typing, remember, it needs to be generic. Because although it may be a film, if you pick a film that you know, a lot of people might not have seen that. We had that problem before when I picked films. People were like, I never watched it, so you're not going to know anything. So it has to be generic. Think generic. We could do sports. We could do headlines, the news, now that there's more than COVID-19 in the headlines. It's the only reason why I stopped doing them. Anything at all. Disney was one. We've done a few of those. We've done music rounds where we ask questions about music. We can't play the music because of copyright. We don't want to risk getting shut down. The music I'm playing in the background is all royalty free. Actually, it's the only way I'm getting away with it. But type up now. What do you got? So let's see what we got. We got soaps. Soaps would be good. Soap operas, EastEnders, West, kind of stuff. Wrestling, I see wrestling. EastEnders round, yeah, that could fall into. So Simpsons, I think we could maybe get away with The Simpsons because a lot of people watch that. Disney is good. Doctor Who might be a bit too specific, I think. We could do sci-fi maybe. Language and culture. Ha! Do you even know who we are? We're not that smart. Language and culture. But it's a good idea, I have to admit. Superheroes round. See, now that's more along it. A little bit of James Bond. Automotive, car. I've done some car rounds before. Music round, yes. Sport. Yeah, Chris wants the sport. Brands, logos. I like that one. Logos, yes. We'll do a logos round soon. Music intros. Again, I can't play the music because copyright, they can just shut you down and we don't want to risk that. Sport, I don't want to sport. Question number 8, I guess Danny's... No, I don't. 90s metal bands. Oh, I said general. Generic. Company logos, we've got animals. I like animals. We've done that before. History's a good round. I like that one. You know, big things that happen, like the Berlin Wall and stuff. World War II. You know, big things that have happened in the past. Brands, cooking, classic rock music, comic films, and types of alcohol for the picture round. Now you're talking my language. Hello? Name the drink. Name the drink. Okay, so thank you for your advice. I'm going to have a look at those later on. And if you get a chance later on, go back and hit like next to other ones that you like. And the ones that get the most likes, those are going to be the ones that I probably choose. So later on, when we're done with the pub quiz, go back into the comments and scroll all the way back. And yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Don't like anything that you don't want to see. And then whatever one has the most likes will actually help influence me in my decision-making process. All right, folks, we're here for round number 5. Gardening round. I like that. It sounds silly, but you can actually have fun with that. All right, it's time for round number 5. Now, it's a music round, but it is old school 90s dance music. Oh, some people thinking, no, but it is, I'm going to call it old school 90s dance music for beginners, all right? It's really generic stuff. If I ever choose a theme like this one in the horror film, it's always going to be generic type stuff that hopefully someone on your team is going to go, yeah, I know that. All right, so I wish you the best of luck. If it's not for you and you don't know anything about 90s dance music, then fair enough. I apologize, but it is multiple choice. You can just take a random guess. All right, here we go. Round number 5. Question number 1. Who had a hit in 1993 with the song No Limits? Remember? No, there's no limits. Was it Two Unlimited, the Venga Boys, JX, or Steps? Who had a hit in 1993 with the song No, there's no limits? Question number 2. What was the big song in 1992 that a group called Snap released? It was called Rhythm is a What? Is it mystery, master, drug, or dancer? What was the big song in 1992 that a group called Snap released? Rhythm is a what? Question number 3. Who sang the 1994 dance hit, The Macarena? Do you remember The Macarena? Maybe that was Saturday night. Oh, you always get those dances mixed up, don't you? All right, so who sang the 1994 dance hit, The Macarena? They were called Los Del What? Is it Mar, Rio, or Angels? Who sang the 1994 dance hit The Macarena? They were called Los Del what? All right, question number four. Question number four. 50-50 for you now. 50-50. All right. So we've got Keith Flint or Liam Howlett. Here's the question. Who was the lead singer of The Prodigy during the 90s? Keith Flint or Liam Howlett? One of them founded the band, but the other one was the lead singer. Oh, you got to get them the right way around. Who was the lead singer in The Prodigy during the 90s? Twisted Fire Starter. All right, question number five. Question number five. Oh, this is a good one. The answers are DJ, 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 or DJ. Got it? Question number five. What's the official way to spell DJ in Alice DJ's name? Alice DJ, she does that song Better Off Alone, Back in My Life. Big late 90s artist. And early 2000s too. What's the official way to spell DJ in Alice DJ's name? Want you back in my life. All right, moving on. Question number six. Question number six. In 1989, a group called Black Box released a song that reigns supreme throughout most of the 90s. Everyone thinks it's a big 90s song. It was called Ride on what? Is it The Rhythm, Brother, or Time? In 1989, a group called Black Box released a song that reigned supreme throughout the 90s. It was called Ride on what? Ride on! Gotta get up, gotta get up, gotta get up. Ooh. I wish I could sing. It'd be so much better. Question number seven. Question number seven. What nationality is Mark McCabe, the guy behind Maniac 2000 that was recorded in 1999? Did you know that? Is he Irish? Is he Italian or American? What nationality is Mark McCabe, the guy behind Maniac 2000 that was recorded in 99? Put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, wave them side to side like you just don't care. Everybody in a house in a maximum, sing it back to me. We go oogie, oogie, oogie. I wish I could. All right, question number 8, the final question to our old school 90s dance music round. Hope it hasn't been too hard for you and you managed to fluke a few of them. What Canadian dance band was responsible for the huge anthem, You're a Superstar, Reach for the Sky? Again, singing. They were called Love What? Love What? Is it Love United, Love for Real, Love Nation, or Love Incorporated? What Canadian dance band was responsible for the huge anthem, You're a Superstar? Once you're done with that, hit next at the bottom. All right, folks, before we do round number 6, we only got 2 rounds left to go and then the quiz is over. Before we do round number 6, let's talk about prizes, because we have prizes to give away. Woohoo! who's going to win my what? No, we're not sponsored by my what. We have prizes to give away, ladies and gentlemen, and they don't necessarily go to the people who place first, second, or third. No, you win tonight's pub quiz doesn't guarantee you anything. We have 3 prizes to give away, and they are given away completely randomly. And here's how I decide. So basically, I'll tell you the prize in a second, but here's how I decide who gets what. You submit your scores at the very end. You submit your scores. Your scores come to me. You'll also get your score at the end of tonight's pub quiz once you hit submit. Once you do that, you have to take your score and just put it in the comments. That's all I need you to do. Put your score in the comments along with your team name if you have one as well too. It makes it easier for me to find the winners, so I can later on, about half an hour after the pub quiz, I put a post on my Facebook page saying who placed first, who placed second, who placed third. I'll also then have 3 names randomly chosen, completely randomly chosen, on who is going to get one of these 3 prizes. Now, what we have on offer: Betty Black's in Bangor on High Street. Michael Brennan has been so kind to give me 4 cocktails, a round of 4 cocktails to give away to one lucky winner tonight. Obviously, when the bar reopens, you go down there, you give them your name, they'll have a record of it, and you are setting your night up, whatever night you want to go down, to 4 cocktails, courtesy of Michael Brennan. Not me, Michael Brennan. So make sure you definitely get your chances on that. That's going to be a good one. Oh yes, 4 cocktails. Could be yours, could be yours. The second prize, well, the reason why he's giving me this, by the way, is because I worked for him. Yes, I know, we're scratching backs here. I DJ there on Saturday afternoons from 4 p.m. to 8 o'clock at night, every Saturday once we reopen. Fingers crossed it's sooner rather than later. But when we do, you come down and join me, get your 4 free cocktails, or any night that you want. The second prize we have is for the Parlour Bar in Belfast. So if you're not in Bangor, a bit further up the field, Belfast in Northern Ireland, of course, we have another prize for the Parlour Bar over by Queen's University, QUB. And basically it's a £20 drinks voucher. You go in there, you give them your name, they'll have your name, show them some ID, and they will give you that £20 drinks voucher. Maybe £20 bar tab. You spend anything you want that you can drink behind the bar. The third prize is my back catalogue of all of my Energy 106 albums and all the albums I did before and after Energy 106. There's 26 in total. I will give someone randomly the download link to take them all. They're yours. You can burn them onto CD. You can transfer them onto your phone or onto a USB stick and stick it in your car. Do whatever you want with them. They are yours. Just don't sell them. That's all I have, don't sell them. So there you go, we got 3 prizes to give out. They will be done randomly, but you got to make sure that you have done that. And it doesn't hurt as well to share the pub quiz. People that share the pub quiz, I can't say that I lean towards you, but I'm kind of... It's nice. I haven't done that yet, and I don't think I will, because it's not fair for me to say, you have to share to get your prizes. So, in fact, just forget I just said that. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to do it at random. But yeah, if you share the pub quiz, I would be very grateful for that. But it's not going to influence. All right, so let's do it. It's time for round number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Sci-Fi. But again, sci-fi for beginners. If you're not a sci-fi nerd like me, then you still might do well. They're going to be very generic questions, and hopefully there's going to be someone on your team that should be able to help you out. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and kick it on. Question number 1. It is, in Star Wars, you'll get this. What character did Harrison Ford play? Is it Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, or Obi-Wan Kenobi? In Star Wars, what character did Harrison Ford play? Music's getting better now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, question number 2. Question number 2. Star Trek now. In the original Star Trek TV series, that's the very, very early one with William Shatner as James T. Kirk. In the original Star Trek TV series, what was the name of the communications officer? She was the girl that always went like this and said, "There's an incoming transmission, Captain." Her name, was it Uhura, Uhura, Ahura, or Ihura? In the original Star Trek TV series, what was the name of the communications officer? Hate it when it stops like that. All right, question number three. Question number three. This, I bet you anything, for the majority of you, this is just going to have to be a mad guess, unless you watched this TV series. In the TV series Quantum Leap, you're all thinking, what? Quantum Leap. It's an old TV series. I think it must have been 80s, 90s, early 90s, late 80s, with Scott Bakula as the actor. In the TV series Quantum Leap, once he realized he was in trouble, what phrase did Sam Beckett, that's the character, say at the end of each episode? He said, oh, what? Was it, oh, crap, oh, no, oh, boy, or oh, not again? In the TV series Quantum Leap, once he realized he was in trouble, what phrase did Sam Beckett always say at the very end of every episode? Oh, what? Lisa Leslie, you're playing along. Yeah, it's there's an answer sheet you're going to need, although we're almost out of time. There's only one round left of this, but you can still go and grab it. The link to it is on my page. It'll be in a post directly below this live feed, so you probably need a second phone or device to go and get it. So you've got one for the live feed, one for the answer sheet. But it starts at 8 p.m. every Tuesday, and this pub quiz will be on Facebook. Once I finish, it gets saved and it's there, so you can click the link and you can play again. It won't be live, of course, for you, but you're still welcome to play along. But don't put any answers in the comments. Please don't put any answers in the comments. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Lisa. I've read your message wrong. Do you leave team name in comments or an answer sheet? Your team name in the comments. Yes, sorry, I completely read that wrong. So yeah, your team name in the comments will be great, but don't put any answers here. All right, let's move on. Question number 4. Question number 4. First seen in a 1977 episode of Doctor Who. Someone was talking about that earlier, weren't they? What was the name of the mechanical dog? Was he Canine, Dogbot, Bow Wow, or Fido? F-I-D-O. First seen in a 1977 episode of Doctor Who. What was the name of the mechanical dog? Alright, Lisa, the reason why I get your email address is so that on Friday I can send you an email letting you know what all the rounds are going to be in next week's quiz. That's the only reason why I need your email address at the start of the answer sheet. And you'll get your score at the end of the pub quiz whenever you finally hit the submit button. You get your score instantly, right then and there. You don't need to send it to me for me to mark it. All right, question number 5. Question number 5. This is an interesting one. Again, it's one of those things you have to know, but you might be able to hazard a guess. On Stargate Universe, what Scottish actor played the character Dr. Nicholas Rush? Was it Robert Carlyle, James McAvoy, or David Tennant? On Stargate Universe, what Scottish actor played the character Dr. Nicholas Rush? I think that's a hard question unless you know, but you might be able to narrow it down. Jared Dowes, you've joined us. You're late to the show. We start at 8 o'clock. There's an answer sheet on my page. You'll need that to play along, but we're almost finished now, so there's probably no point. But once we're done with this pub quiz, you can play it along. You can play it again. Just click on that link and get yourself the answer sheet. All right, folks, question number 6. Question number 6. If you play my bingo in the parlor, you're going to know the answer to this. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what number was the ultimate answer to life and everything? 32, 42, 52, or 62? In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what number was the ultimate answer to life and everything? Yes, Mark, you better not be getting any of these wrong. You're my resident geeky nerd. The McWeirds! DJ Flemsky, how you doing, Steven? Good to see you. Join us at 8 o'clock next time. You can play along. We're almost done. Alright, question number 7. This is one I guarantee is his hardest question of the pub quiz. You're not going to know this. Unless you've seen it. If you did, happy days. It's a geeky, nerdy one. What mid-90s television series, starring Roy Schneider, that's him from Jaws, remember the sheriff from Jaws, revolved around the crew of a submarine? It was called Sea what? Diver, Explorer, Voyager, or Quest? And then it was followed by the initials DS something or other. What mid-90s TV series starring Roy Schneider, him from the Jaws films, revolved around the crew of a submarine? It was called Sea, as in S-E-A, Sea what? Alright folks, time for the final question, the sci-fi round. Hope it wasn't too hard for you. I'll be looking at all your answers when we get later on, or when I get your answers sent to me. I get to do that, I get to review them. And if this looked like it was a round that was too hard, we'll probably not do a sci-fi one again. I do apologize. I love sci-fi, but not everybody. Alright, time for the final question of the sci-fi round. Question number 8. What 1984 film was about a boy called Alex who lived in a trailer park? He was so good at a video game, he got recruited by aliens to fight in their war. What was that? Was it The Last Starfighter, Flight of the Navigator, The Dark Crystal, or The Never-Ending Story? Once again, what 1984 film was about a boy called Alex who lived in a trailer park? He was so good at a video game, he got recruited by aliens to fight in their war. Go ahead and hit next at the bottom when you're done with that. Alright folks, before we do the final round of tonight's pub quiz, can I just remind everybody that once you're done with this round and you hit submit at the bottom, it's going to give you your score. You'll have your score immediately. You don't need to wait for me to score your sheets. You get it instantly, just like that. And as soon as you do, can I ask you to post it in the comments of this feed. Put your team name with it as well, if you have a team name as well too. It'll help me be able to work out who plays first, second, or third when I'm scanning for all your scores later on. Also, you'll find whenever you do see your score there, after you've posted it in the comment sheet, you'll be able to scroll down and all the correct answers will be there. All the answers to every question. You'll see the ones you got wrong, so you can have that fun argument with the person sitting next to you in your household saying, I told you that was the answer. So that's what you get to do at the end of this pub quiz. You get to go and look at all the answers and see it there with the answer sheet. But don't forget to put that score in the answer in the feed of this live feed. Also, I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube later on tonight. So if you want to play it back on Facebook, you're more than welcome to. But they only allow it at like 360p. It's a bit pixelated. On YouTube, it'll be in glorious 720p. And when you go over there, you'll also see the previous 4 or 5 pub quizzes, maybe ones you've missed before, all there with the link to the answer sheet for them in their description of the video. So there's like 5 hours of pub quizzes you can go and play there if you want to, if you've missed the ones before and this is your first one. But alright, let's go ahead and do it. It's time for the final round of tonight's pub quiz. It is our TV and film round. As you can see, we've been very TV and film heavy this week. I do apologize for that if you don't watch a lot of TV or film. Next week we'll mix it up a bit more. Alright, let's kick it off. Question number 1. In the X-Files. You watched the X-Files? Please tell me you did. Hold on. This is another sci-fi question. My bad. In the X-Files, what government branch did Mulder and Scully work for? Was it the CIA? Was it Homeland? Was it the FBI or the DEA? In the X-Files, what government branch did Mulder and Scully work for? Moving on, question number 2. Question number 2. In the Shrek films, the Shrek movies, you watched Shrek? Of course you did. Who did the voice of Donkey? Was it Mike Myers, John Lithgow, we talked about him earlier, Jim Cummings, or Eddie Murphy? In the Shrek movies, who did the voice of Donkey? All four of those are in the Shrek films, but which one did the donkey? Question number three. What movie trilogy, so three of them, what movie trilogy was set in Hill Valley, California? Was it Back to the Future, Karate, or Terminator? What movie trilogy was set in Hill Valley, California? Back to the Future, Karate Kid, Beverly Hills Cop, or Terminator? Question number four. In The Simpsons. You guys have all requested these like themes, but I like it was just like one question from each. But here we go. In The Simpsons, who owns the pub? Is it Moe, Herbert, Apu, or Nelson? In The Simpsons, who owns the pub, the bar, the place where you get the booze? Question number five. In 101 Dalmatians, what actress played the baddie Cruella de Vil? Was it Meryl Streep, Glenn Close, Helen Mirren, or Judi Dench? In 101 Dalmatians, what actress played the baddie Cruella de Vil? Thank you, Mark, for helping out Michael. All right, question number six. The legendary Firefly actor Nathan Fillion plays a police officer in what TV series? Recent thing. Rookie Blue, Blue Bloods, The Shield, or The Rookie? The Firefly actor Nathan Fillion plays a police officer in what TV series? Rookie Blue, Blue Bloods, The Shield, or The Rookie? Question number seven. Which one of these colors is not an actual original Teletubby? Aha! Teletubby time. Red, green, blue, or yellow. Do you know your Teletubbies? Get the kids, they'll know. Which one of these colors is not an actual original Teletubby? Michael, folks, can you not put answers in the comments, please? Whether they're right or wrong, please don't put any answers in the comments. Everyone's playing with an answer sheet, which the link is on my page. You'll find it just below the live stream. But we're almost finishing now. There's literally only one question left. But if you wait 5 or 10 minutes, it'll be all uploaded and it will be on Facebook. You can just play it from the start. Go right back to the start and play it all. But you need the answer sheet, multiple choice answer sheet. The link is on my page. Yes, please, Michael, no answers in the comments, please. Alright folks, before I read out the final question of tonight's pub quiz, first of all, thank you very much for playing along, and thank you very much for your PayPal contributions. And if you liked what I did and you haven't thrown me anything yet, you're more than welcome to. Please do so. I'll be very, very grateful. The link is a bit further down my page. In fact, it's there with the answer sheet. And don't forget, anybody that's sending me more than a $5 or more, you're going to get a private email from me along with a big thank you and a wee link to download something to keep forever. So hopefully you'll like that. And as Mark was saying earlier, it will not be a picture of me in a bikini. That's 20 quid. Alright, so when you're done with this question, go ahead and hit submit at the bottom. You'll get your score instantly right then and there to see how well you did out of 58. 58 is maximum. I wish you the best of luck. As soon as you get that score, please don't forget to post it in the comments. I need your score and your team name if you have one. Post it in the comments. You have to do that or I have no way of picking you for the random prizes, which we're going to be doing later on. In about half an hour from now, I'll be putting a post up on my page listing first, second, and third place teams and the 3 names of the people that have winning one of those 3 random prizes tonight. I'd like any feedback in private message. If you want to send me feedback, anything at all, tell me you liked it, tell me you didn't like it, anything you want me to change, music, yes or no, anything at all, slow it down, speed it up. Stop talking, talk less, I don't care. Whatever the feedback is, you're more than welcome to send me a private message. I do love hearing from you guys. It's really nice, especially with the compliments you give me. But if you have something bad to say, please, by all means, do it, because all you're going to do is make the pub quiz better. And that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. So, time for the final question. It will always be a geeky, nerdy sci-fi one. Yes, I know, we've had a whole round on sci-fi, but this is what I do every week. There won't be a sci-fi round next week. Here it is, final question. In the original 1979 film, Alien. Oh, legendary film. What was the name of the big spaceship they were all on? Was it called the Sulaco, the Nostromo, Covenant, or Prometheus? Once again, in the original 1979 film Alien, what was the name of the big spaceship they were all on? Once you're done with that, go ahead and click submit at the bottom. You'll get your scores, and once you get that score, first thing you do before you do anything else, put it in the comments. Just give me your score, what you got out of 58, and don't forget your team name as well. Thank you very much for playing. Do that as soon as you can, please, because I'll be locking this up soon, and I'll not be able to get your scores later on, so go ahead and do that for me now, and I will be back next week. So thank you very much for playing, and from my family to yours, muchos gracias for everything, and I'll see you for pub quiz number 10 next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.